What if I told you that one man transformed a tiny, resource-poor island into one of the wealthiest nations in the world within a single generation? No oil, no natural resources, surrounded by bigger, hostile neighbors, and yet, today, Singapore is one of the most competitive economies on Earth. That man was Lee Kuan Yew, and whether you're building a startup, leading a company, or just beginning your entrepreneurial journey, there are powerful lessons you must learn from him. Let's break them down. 1. Long-term vision over short-term popularity. The first lesson: think long-term, even when it's unpopular. When Lee Kuan Yew became Prime Minister in 1959, Singapore was unstable, poor, and divided. Most leaders would have focused on quick wins to stay popular. He didn't. He focused on 20-year outcomes. He invested heavily in education, infrastructure, industrialization, anti-corruption systems. Many of these decisions were difficult. Some were controversial. But entrepreneurs must understand this: if you optimize for applause today, you sacrifice dominance tomorrow. Build for durability, not for likes, not for hype. The best founders think in decades. 2. Zero tolerance for corruption and mediocrity. Lee Kuan Yew believed that corruption destroys nations, so he eliminated it, aggressively. He paid government officials competitive salaries, enforced strict anti-corruption laws, created a culture of accountability. The result? Trust. And trust attracts investors. Trust attracts talent. Trust attracts growth. Now translate that to business. If you tolerate low standards, lazy thinking, dishonesty, poor execution, your company will rot from the inside. Entrepreneurs must create cultures of excellence. High standards aren't harsh. They're necessary. 3. Talent is everything. Lee Kuan Yew once said, "If you want to reach your goals and dreams, you cannot do it without discipline." But he also believed something else. Your team determines your ceiling. Singapore aggressively attracted global talent. Top engineers, top financiers, top executives. They didn't rely only on local capability. They imported excellence. Entrepreneurs make a common mistake. They hire who they can afford, instead of hiring who will elevate the company. A players hire A players. B players hire C players. If you want world-class results, build a world-class team. 4. Adaptability in a changing world. Singapore constantly reinvented itself. From a trading port, to manufacturing, to finance, to technology and innovation. Lee Kuan Yew understood something critical. Survival requires adaptation. Entrepreneurs fall in love with their first idea, but markets change, technology changes, customer behavior changes. If you refuse to adapt, you disappear. The strongest businesses pivot early. They anticipate shifts. They evolve before they are forced to. 5. Discipline over emotion. Lee Kuan Yew was known for being pragmatic, not emotional, not ideological, practical. He asked one question repeatedly: what works? Not, what sounds good? What is trendy? What makes me look good? Just, what works? Entrepreneurs need this mindset. Detach your ego from your ideas. The market doesn't care about your feelings. It rewards results. Lee Kuan Yew didn't build a company. He built a nation. But the principles are the same. Long-term vision. Zero tolerance for mediocrity. Elite talent. Relentless adaptability. Pragmatic decision-making. Entrepreneurship isn't about inspiration. It's about disciplined execution over years. If a small island with no resources can become a global powerhouse, imagine what you can build with the right mindset. If you found this valuable, Subscribe for more deep dives into leadership, strategy, and entrepreneurial thinking. And remember, think long-term, build with discipline, and never lower your standards.